on the next example, basically what we're looking at here is, again, ladies and gentlemen, we're trying to eliminate our radical. So when we had I, we multiplied by I. Why? Because I times I gives you I squared, which goes to -1. We don't have that option with the roots. But what we do have is we can take the square root of square numbers, correct? Well, 8 is not a square number. But can I multiply it by another number that's going to now make it squared? So what should I multiply 8 by that makes it a square number?
4.
8. And x is not a square number. But if I multiply that by x, then that's going to become x squared. But remember, as I mentioned, you cannot multiply numbers outside the radical inside the radical. So I need to make sure that's the square root of 8x. Because now I can multiply the square root of 8x times the square root of 8x. That equals the square root of 64x squared. And then whatever I do in the denominator, I have to do in the numerator. So therefore, I have a -7 square root of 8x divided by square root of 64x squared. So the whole purpose of multiplying it by a radical that produces square numbers is now I can take the square root of those square numbers. So the square root of 64 is 8. Square root of x squared is x. So my final answer is -7 square root of 8x divided by 8x. And please note, guys, I can't divide this x into that x because that's under radical and that one's not. All right. The last one.